I can't remember. Are you deaf? Say something. No, I don't remember. What? I can't remember a thing about what happened during rhyme. Ugh. The man frowns a little, but immediately forms a straight face again. So that's how you try to get out of it. Gah! Suddenly, he grabs me by my coat collar and presses me up against the wall. Oh, baby. This guy's stronger than he looks. Then I'll have to use force. It seems to be the most effective way for you. Let me go! You really don't remember? I don't remember! The man stares into my eyes intently, as if he's trying to find something. Fight me in rhyme one more time. What? I don't know how to do rhyme! I'm pressed against the wall with even more force. Still going to say that? Then I'll destroy what's important to you. I know what's important to you. I know all about it. The man's eyes look at the computer, suggesting something. What this guy's talking about is probably Ren. He's threatening me. If I don't accept, he's really gonna do it. A dangerous atmosphere fills the room, but even now, I don't feel like fighting him in rhyme, and I'm beginning to get angry at his ridiculous behavior. You brat! Wait, isn't that just like a kid throwing a temper tantrum? Cut it out and actually listen for a second. I'm not pretending to know or anything. I stare firmly at his eyes, truly trying to convince him. I really don't remember if I beat you, and I don't understand rhyme really well, so... But I'm roughly pushed down in the middle of my sentence. Ow! While I endure the pain that hits straight to my back, the man sits on my stomach. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Shut up. With an indifferent expression, the man holds my arm and suddenly twists it. Ow! You can still do rhyme with only one hand. The sky. If you don't want a broken arm, fight me. My arm creaks, bent backwards and twisted at the joint. I absolutely do not want to do rhyme. I don't want to make any trouble for Ren either. What should I do? I hear someone on the stairs? I don't know. Just now, a sound came from the stairs, but I can't afford to think about what it is. Oba! Suddenly, the door opens and Kojaku flies in. Kojaku, why are... I sent you a message saying I'd come to talk to you about Mizuki, didn't I? But more importantly, you bastard, let go of Oba! Kojaku growls and grabs the man. The man falls down on the floor with Kojaku, and a struggle begins. My arm is released and I'm now free, but it's already too late. Stop it! Both of you! Ugh. Bastard! Hey! I can't stop them because they're rolling and tumbling all over the place. The man avoids Kojaku's attacks and grabs his shoulders, trying to kick him in the stomach. Kojaku dodges it with his hand and returns the favor with a headbutt. That slows the man's movements, but he immediately kicks Kojaku in the stomach again. Ugh, asshole! Kojaku retreats to a safe distance, and the knee of the man goes just above the hem of his kimono. Kojaku, fed up with the bratty man who won't behave, raises his fist fiercely. Then a sound comes from the window. Everyone's attention is turned to there. Oh god. Clear! What are you doing? Master! Yeah? You brats are too noisy! Give me a break! The door opens violently in Granny's voice Her angry voice echoes throughout the room. Kojaku, the man in green, the guy or gas mask guy, and I all stop moving to turn to look at Granny as if we were little chicks. You youngsters! A very visible blood vessel appears on her forehead, and she looks at us with eyes burning with anger. Everyone, downstairs right now! Oh God. Uh-oh, we got in trouble! Oh my God. That face. Oh, Kojaku. Ouch. Following Granny's orders, we headed downstairs and sat silently at the table. My head hurts. Granny hit me. Of course, everyone else got the same treatment. Oh, every one of us was at fault, so as a result, we were all hit, and now there are large bumps on our heads. When I saw Granny going over to hit the man in green earlier, I was afraid he would fight back, but even though he was in an openly bad mood, he didn't really say anything. I wonder why. Because his opponent was a delicate old person? Or maybe it was something completely different. When Granny asked me how all of this happened in the first place, I confessed to forgetting to lock the front door again. Then I was also given a bump on the head. I'll make sure to never forget to lock the front door again. I never thought I'd be hit too! That reminded me. This gas mask guy said his name was Clear when I met him before. He has the same suspicious presence as the man in green. Aoba, come over here for a minute! Yeah. Granny calls me into the kitchen, and I stand up from my chair while rubbing the bump. Earlier, I heard the sound of something being fried, and a sweet smell filled the air. Now, when I look at Granny's hands, I see donuts piled in a basket covered with kitchen paper. So she really was cooking things for us. Bring that! Everyone's fine with tea, right? Yes. Oh, by the way, Granny. What? Is it okay for you to be up already? How's your hip? Can't you tell by looking? Stop babbling on and go already. Granny drives me off, and I return to the table with the donuts. Then I fill everyone's teacups and return to my own seat. After a while, Granny comes to sit down too. When people are full, their anger will naturally subside. Eat already. So these are for us? I could tell that you were making, or what you were making by the smell. Your donuts are exceptional, Tae-san. Just hurry up and eat! Kojaku, who knows the smell of Granny's donuts well, immediately reaches out to the basket. The man in green and the gas mask guy kept staring at the donuts as if they're completely alien objects. If you're going to eat, then eat. If not, then don't! Gas mask guy can't eat if he doesn't remove the mask, and the man in green doesn't even seem to want to eat in the first place. I didn't think he would, but surprisingly enough, he picks up a donut and still looks grumpy, but he starts to nibble at his donut. They're sweet. That's a given. It's that kind of food. But it's still sweet. You don't have to force yourself to eat it. Granny snorts, displeased. The man continues gnawing at his donut. It's completely impossible to read what this guy was thinking. I then look at the gas mask guy to Clear, and it looks like he hasn't moved at all. You're not going to eat? Granny's donuts are delicious. I'll eat. Then I guess you'd better hurry? Yes, I'll eat. Clear keeps still. If he can't eat if he doesn't take off his mask, will he still take one? Expecting something to happen, I continue to stare at Clear while lightly sipping my tea. Huh? I realize the donut from Clear's side of the basket is now gone, and I think his mask is moving up and down. Did you just eat one? Yes, I did. They're delicious. Maybe it's a superpower. Did he eat it while wearing his gas mask? How? Well, let's not go there. I grab a donut and start eating too. Granny's donuts are good even when cooled down, but When freshly made, a special gentle sweetness will flow through your mouth when you take a bite. As I taste my donut, Kojaku, who's already finished eating, stands up. He turns around before going into the hallway and beckons me to come over. Me? When I point to myself, Kojaku nods several times. What is it? I lower my half-eaten donut and stand up to go into the hallway with Kojaku. Everything got really confusing all of a sudden. I guess he wanted to escape the strange atmosphere in the living room. He lets out a sigh, maybe because he only feels comfortable away from everyone else. Yeah, that's for sure. Anyway, about Mizuki. Did you contact or meet with him at all? Yeah, I called him. He said he was fine, but I felt like he wasn't as energetic as before. Really? Did something happen to Mizuki? Well, I told you that Mizuki was acting strange, didn't I? Around then, members of my team and members of Dry Juice had some trouble. Mizuki was also there. Hasn't he always tried to negotiate these things out before? For some reason, he seemed kind of absent-minded and kept spacing out, and he just wanted to fight without trying to stop it. In the end, I had to stop it instead. I thought Mizuki looked strange and asked if he was alright. When I did, he gave me this leave me alone glare. Mizuki did? Yeah. Didn't look like his usual self. Seemed like he was brooding over something. Oba, can you remember anything? Has he been having any trouble lately? Earlier, when I was at Mizuki's shop, we did talk about the mysterious disappearances. The rumors about entire rib teams disappearing, right? I think he was really worried about that. I've definitely heard that there are teams that have disappeared, but... Morphine! Morphine! What? Both Kojaku and I are surprised when we suddenly hear a high-pitched voice. Something right behind my back falls on the floor. That thing! It's his! What rolls on the floor is one of the cubes that rabbit-headed man had attached to his waist. Was it in the hood of my jacket? The cube hops back towards the living room. That guy! Kojaku chases after the cube into the living room. Hey, you little shit! You were eavesdropping just now, weren't you? It's not like it was something worth going to the trouble of asking about. Bastard! Like the mysterious disappearances. Rib's not trendy anymore these days, so doesn't it feel like they're just holding some exciting event? What'd you say? Kojaku's voice shows clear anger. Hey, it's not a joking matter. There really are teams that haven't returned. I don't know. Doesn't it only mean it's better to stop doing a rib if you're scared? You bastard! Kojaku becomes angry, and the man looks back at him even more coldly. You! What's your name? It's good manners to give your own name first. An asshole like you probably doesn't even have any manners. Why should I have to? Then don't ask. Wait a minute. This doesn't need to get ugly. He's Kojaku, and you? Noise. No one likes little shits like you. I don't really care if you like me or not. Son of a bitch! That's enough! Granny, who remained silent until now, suddenly cuts off all hostility between the two with a single sentence. If you're going to fight, do it elsewhere. You're so noisy I can't stand it. Sorry, Tai-san. Glancing at the apologizing Kojaku, Noise stands up in silence. Hey, where are you going? Home. As soon as he mutters that, he leaves the living room. And the rest of you, if you've finished eating, go back home. Clear rises to Granny's voice and bows. It was delicious! Well done, Master. Goodbye! Wait a sec. Clear exits the living room into the hallway as I chase after him. Yes, what is it? Whether we meet again or not, If there's a second time, come in normally. Normally?